An off-duty San Marcos police supervisor speeds through a stop sign, killing a woman in a car. Despite admitting that an open beer can found at the scene was his, Sergeant Ryan Hartman was returned to duty without being arrested by police or punished by his own department.
The Night Team's Dylan Collier examines the botched investigation by multiple agencies, the concerted effort to limit transparency, and the lasting damage caused by someone who has so far virtually faced no consequences. A warning: this story contains graphic video.
Lockhart police officers responding to this rural stretch of road on a sunny afternoon in June 2020 encountered a horrific crash. A large Ford truck had sped through a stop sign near State Highway 130, mangling this Honda Accord, critically injuring its driver, Pam Watts, and killing her 56-year-old partner, Jennifer Miller.
They got me out, but they never got Jen out. She died 40 minutes later sitting in that vehicle.
The other driver, Ryan Hartman, seen here in the front seat of an ambulance after being treated for minor injuries, was handled with kid gloves, according to Watts' attorney, after officers realized Hartman was one of them, a police sergeant from the neighboring town of San Marcos.
I'm sorry this had to happen today. The accident's happened. You're in the same line of duty that we are.
And while Lockhart PD was ready to release Hartman from the scene with nothing more than a citation for running a stop sign, that changed after his truck was flipped back on its wheels. Officers found a double-sized 24-ounce can of Dos Equis beer, still partially full.
I want to cooperate, but at the same time, I caused the death of somebody.
After Hartman refused to provide a specimen of his blood, he was detained on suspicion of driving drunk. It's worth noting that for some reason, officers did not have him do a field sobriety test or submit a breath specimen, standard procedure before getting a warrant for a blood draw. That warrant, carried out more than 3 hours after the fatal crash, showed that Hartman had no alcohol in his system, raising more questions about why he refused to cooperate at the scene.
We wish that the police that responded would have performed a proper investigation.
Watts' civil attorney, Justin McMinn, says during a deposition taken earlier this year as part of a lawsuit filed against Hartman, he was evasive about why he was driving with an open beer in his truck, a violation of state law. Hartman, according to records, claimed the can had been in there a day or two while he worked on his buddy's ranch while quarantining for a possible exposure to COVID, before admitting that the scenario looked bad and was obviously an issue for him.
And he had an open container in his vehicle, and then he refused a blood draw. And you have, defendants every day in Hays County and the city of San Marcos that are being prosecuted for similar conduct.
A month after the crash, the district attorney for Caldwell County, where the wreck happened, recused himself after having previously worked in the same county as Hartman. The next month, Lockhart PD filed the case as a criminal negligent homicide, but didn't charge Hartman for the open alcohol container. Last November, Hartman was no-billed by a grand jury. So San Marcos Police Chief Stan Standridge called the crash victim, Watts, to let her know he was returning Hartman to duty.
Called me on November 19th when I was sitting at my neurologist parking lot getting tested for my brain injury to see what my deficits were, and he was already telling me that he was putting him back to work.
What the police chief didn't mention, that despite the grand jury's no-bill decision, he and his department could still have taken its own action against Hartman, disciplining or even firing him, because they were still well within the 6-month window established by state law. But records obtained by us show that later Standridge took things even farther, this time telling the public that by the time of the no-bill, that 180-day period had lapsed. That's false. Only 144 days had transpired. And again, there was nothing stopping San Marcos PD's internal investigation from playing out, while Lockhart PD's criminal investigation did, something Standridge himself acknowledged in May. Those same records also indicate the city council and mayor of San Marcos weren't formally briefed on Hartman's fatal crash until April of this year, 10 months since it happened, and long after Hartman himself had returned to arresting people on alcohol-related offenses.
I mean, he took an angel off of earth and has shown absolutely no remorse for having done so. He thinks he deserves to still wear the uniform. and stand in judgment of others. And quite frankly, I don't get it, how no one appears to be upset with that.
For the defenders, Dylan Collier, KSAT 12 News.
Sergeant Hartman did not respond to a request for comment. His civil attorney hung up when reached on the phone for comment. Watts' civil lawsuit against Hartman is tentatively scheduled to go to trial in Hays County in January. That trial date could be delayed, though, due to the COVID-19 pandemic.